Limited releases are one of the coolest things we do around here, and we love seeing you guys get excited about the new designs when they come out. One of the most frequent questions we get asked is which surfaces should I pair together? Which ones look the best together? Well, today I'm sharing some of my favorite pairings of surfaces, some from the main collection, and some pairings featuring some limited releases you might recognize. Hey guys, Tani of Replica Surfaces here. Pairings are one of the #1 questions we get asked, and that we ask ourselves, whether it's during the time of a limited release or if you just need some help settling on a surface or two from the main collection. We're always thinking about what surfaces look good together. In this video, I'll show you some of my favorite pairings featuring surfaces in the main collection, plus some funky pairings that may not have happened because the surfaces weren't released or made together. Prepare for a blast of surfaces from limited releases of the past, and maybe future. Alright, my first favorite pairing, I love using surfaces that are similar in color or texture, especially gray on gray. One of my favorite combos is smoke and concrete. These are two of my favorite surfaces to pair together, especially for orange cocktails like this one, and basically any other colors, because the gray on gray helps colors stand out. Here's another example of this gray on gray type of vibe, but in the form of an off-white, nearing an almost eggshell tone that I'm talking about, in the form of biscotti linen paired with moonlit lace. The crescent shapes of moonlit lace and the soft textures of biscotti linen look so lovely together. Pro tip: experiment with the arrangements of your soap products by carefully placing them into a funky asymmetric stack, like we did here. Bonus points for using soaps with even more textures carved in as designs. The understated design of biscotti linen and moonlit lace give the scene visual interest without distracting from the main focus, the gorgeous soap. Alright, my second favorite pairing. Truthfully, I love just about anything paired with coral, but this is sandstone pictured in this photo. I never really understood the hype of coral until I got my hands on it, but I gotta give credit to Miranda Hodge of Bevographer for selling me on the power of coral. Here's one of her amazing beer splash photos using the coral surface. I would love to see what you guys have paired with coral because it is definitely one of the funkiest of all the surfaces. Coming in at number 3 is toasted marble and terracotta. The natural baked earth-like tone of terracotta brings out the warm swirls of toasted marble, and it is absolute perfection for creamy drinks like this one. Gin, sweetened condensed milk, lime juice, so yummy. And it looks so pretty with these two surfaces. Pro tip number 2, raid your fridge, farmer's market, or the supermarket for fresh fruit or herbs to use as props in your food and product photos. Citrus and herbs have a way of making things look fresh and appealing. Another handy textural prop that's in this scene right here: ice, ice, baby. You can use whole ice cubes to add visual interest, but I really love the look of crushed ice cubes whenever I want it to be in a cocktail, beverage, or just using it as a prop. You can easily use a bag and a rolling pin to crush some cubes down, or look into a Lewis bag and wooden mallet. My cocktail people will know what I'm talking about, but I'll get you a link to a handy canvas bag and a wooden hammer that will make the dreamiest crushed ice you've ever seen. Another thing that I have noticed that makes drinks, and lots of other products for that matter, look more inviting is by simply shooting more than one of the same thing. Drinks are meant to be consumed in good company, so give your beverage a friend or two and instantly take your drink photography game to a new level. Alright, favorite pairing number 4. As of right now, this is one of my favorite pairings ever. I'm biased for obvious reasons, but this is Midnight and Cobalt Tile. I had a feeling these two would look pretty nice together, but I didn't expect them to look this good together. The enchanting navy textures of Midnight are absolutely dreamy with the luxurious and unique pattern of Cobalt Tile. If you're wondering, Cobalt Tile came out last year with the Summer Luxury collection, and I've heard lots of calls for a return from you guys in the VIP group. So let's just hope that Midnight appears with it. Wouldn't that just be magical? Alright, here comes another pro tip. So we've got these two coffee cocktails here, and I found that an easy way to elevate the style of these creamy cocktails was by using a platter to elevate the second cocktail. You could also use a tray, platter, coaster, or a tile as a riser for one of your beverages. This is also an easy way to create a tallish item in the background for a diagonal composition for this eye-level photo. Here comes my final favorite pairing: deep teal and sunset peach. I was also very skeptical about this pairing, but look at how yummy this limeade looks on these two. These two have such gorgeous textures on their own, but paired together, they feel like something straight out of the latest issue of Bon Appetit magazine. I am getting all of the vibes from these two, and I am loving it. All right, final pro tip of this video. Use the tools you use to create your subject as props. In general, there are tons of bar tools that can be used as props for drink photos, from jiggers to shakers to spoons to muddlers and beyond. It's always a good rule of thumb to keep an eye out when browsing antique markets or thrift stores or other home goods stores for glassware, serving utensils, and any other items that you can add to your prop collection. You never know what you might find. Thank you guys so much for watching this video on my favorite pairings. I know you guys have your own favorite combinations, and we would love to hear about what surfaces you think look best together. Leave a comment below this video with your favorite surface pairings and your favorite surfaces in general, because we want to hear about it. And head over to Instagram to vote in our story poll, where surfaces are going head to head over the next few days, and you guys get to decide the winner each day. Until then, I'll see you right here next time.